Hello again and welcome. This would be the fourth and final video on reading food labels. So today I would just recap and go into some new information about how all of this ties into our nutrition. So on the first video, I talked about my post Raisin Bran cereal, and we talked about serving size and how much is in each serving of that particular food item, and how that is listed just right here, and that everything else under that fact pertains to just one serving of that food. In video 2, maybe 3, no, maybe it was 3, we talked about my Italian dressing, Simply Artisan Blend Italian dressing. We talked about the fact that as all foods do, they have nutrition facts labeled, but they also have an ingredient list. And that the first item listed on the ingredient list is the one occurring the most in that particular food item. So if water is listed first, you have more water in that food than any other ingredients. Okay, so we talked about how the second most thing has on the list actually is the ingredient occurring second most in this particular food item. So today we'll go back to the nutrition facts here. And we talked about total fat, cholesterol, sodium, total carbs, protein listed on the food label. You may want to run and get a food label so you can follow along, because I know this is quite hard to see. But the thing that you need to pay really close attention to are your fats, your sodium, your total carbs, yes, but in particular your sugars. Okay? And so in this food item, there's 1 gram of fat, which makes it pretty low fat, a pretty low fat food. And so just in terms of how much fat you should be consuming in a day, you should aim for anywhere from 44 to 78 grams of fat per day. And I know you're thinking, okay, fat, why would I want to consume fat? But fat actually is important for many bodily functions, okay? So we don't want to have too many fats, but we do want to have some fats in our diet. It helps with cell integrity, keeping your cell together in its shape. It helps with your heart and your brain. Hormone health as well is affected. And fats also help with the absorption of nutrients and vitamins. So you don't want to do away with all fats. You do need some fats in your diet, but you want to be careful how much you consume, okay? So the allowance is for 20 to 35% of your total calorie, which lands you to about 44 to 78 grams of fat per day, okay? And then in terms of the sodium, 1,500 milligrams of sodium is your recommended amounts per day. So like I said, sodium is one of those that adds up really, really quickly, especially if you're eating 2 or 3 servings of any particular food. And I promise you, few people actually eat just 1 serving of any particular food. I try to stay to 1 serving, but it's almost impossible to do so for all foods, okay? So just remember that. 1,500 milligrams of sodium per day, especially if you're dealing with things like blood pressure or heart health issues. You really want to be careful how much sodium you consume in a day. In terms of sugar, 25 grams or 100 calories per day for women. And for men, 36 grams or 150 calories per day. I know I'm talking to women here, but I know we have loved ones in our lives as well. So 25 grams for women or 100 calories, and 36 grams for men or 150 calories per day. And like I was showing you on my Raisin Bran, 1 serving has 17 grams of sugar. So imagine 17 grams out of the 25 grams I am to consume in a day is quite a lot, especially if I'm having 2 servings of this sugar. I've basically had all of my sugar for that day in just my breakfast. Okay, so be careful again. I hope you got those numbers. You could always replay the video and get them again, but we need to be really reading our food labels to ensure that we are truly having proper nutrition, because just saying I want to be healthy is not enough. We have to take action, and we have to learn and grow so that we can begin doing those things that promote health, and health is wealth. I keep saying it. So until the next video, on what topic, I don't know. You tell me. Suggest a topic you would like me to go into research on your behalf and bring the information to you. I would be happy to help in whatever way in helping you to understand any health topic that you're struggling with or have frustrations about. So be blessed. Bye.